Holy crap, well, here we are. God, I wanted to like you, Starfield. Shattered Space was a chance for Bethesda to go back to form and have a focused, curated experience like they've done in the past. They advertised a bunch of handcrafted locations, better melee combat, an engaging story, and labeled this DLC as an expansion. I had low hopes for this. If this succeeded at being just okay junk food for me to get lost in for a while, I'd consider that a win. I didn't expect a masterpiece like Shadow of the Erdtree or Phantom Liberty, both expansions that came out in the past year that are admittedly top tier, and not every game should be compared to those expansions, but it is a good marker for what a modern expansion can be. And man, this falls so short of that, like beyond short of that. It's actually wild. I'm flabbergasted at how much of nothing this $30 expansion is. An hour ago, I was already set on the title Shattered Space is a waste of time, but I expected to write this script out of sadness and disappointment upon getting through the very short story, but I could not even finish the main game. No, it seems like the Great Serpent had other plans. On the very last mission, the game bugged out, and no matter what I could do, the screen would just blink on and off and off and off and on in a nauseating way that I assume was meant to be for like just a moment, but for me, it was just permanent. Trigger warning to those who can't handle flashing lights, because I'm going to show you what I mean. I attempted to beat the last mission when it looked like this. Look at this shit. I tried for like an hour to try to finish the quest despite being unable to see what I was doing, and it was just not working. And you know what? Fine, whatever. Bethesda didn't give an effort to make the game, and I won't give an effort to make a review, not more than I need to. Y'all got me. I wanted to finish this thing and give it a fair shake, but fuck this. This is so unacceptable. So many aspects of this expansion is just so lazy, and like, there's no way Bethesda's doing this accidentally. They think we're a sucker. They know we're suckers. I mean, I bought the expansion. I am including myself in this category of sucker. They know what they're doing, and this is so not cool. This expansion costs $30 and feels like glorified content that was supposed to be in the main game, but didn't make it, with barely 6 hours of content. How the hell did this take an extra year to make? That is beyond my knowledge. I'm not normally a stickler for how much a game costs. Art is art, and if it's good, I'll pay whatever for it. And there's probably a strong argument to be made for games being more expensive to buy, but oh my god, I feel like I'm getting fleeced out my money. Like, Phantom Liberty came out a year ago, was also $30, and was basically half the length of Cyberpunk, which is a pretty big game, and improved on every system that game had to offer. Like I said earlier, maybe an unfair comparison, I didn't expect this expansion to radically change Starfield. I just expected them to go back to what they have done good in the past. I didn't expect anything groundbreaking, but really this is a regression. We are actually at the point of getting worse now with their games and game design in 2024. Like, standards are higher because games are better now than before, and they are behind. No, Shattered Space is more close to the Oblivion horse armor they sold back in the day for $5. They're doing this because they think we are suckers. And guess what? I guess I am. The big reason why I even play this is because back when I was younger and stupider, I bought the special edition, so I guess I already owned the DLC, and I just wanted to see what they were cooking. And what a waste of time and money. From the get-go, the voice acting and the lip syncing is just so bad. I mean, look at this shit.
For them, it's both a race against House Faroon, and also proof that they were right. I may have the Kadik name, but I've never felt like a true part of the family. House Kadik prefers agents and...
I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3 and Cyberpunk, and once again, those are like some of the top tier examples, but we're not even halfway close to this. So this is at the bottom of the barrel. I would expect this from an indie studio that had like maybe 30 employees and were selling this for $15, not for a AAA game with all of Microsoft's money and backing and all the talent I know they have. This is just so ridiculous. And the story itself is boring, just vaguely a ripoff of Event Horizon and other better sci-fi stories. Cool ideas, but no depth or identity of its own. Hardly any new weapons or outfits, no changes to combat except more bullet spongy enemies, no new ship parts even? No new ship parts, what? This was the moment Bethesda had to say, hey, the procedural planet stuff was just an experiment. Now we're back to our classic form. Here's a good exploration RPG for you to make your own adventure with. And have at it. Just walk around and explore, and cool adventures will come to you. And they didn't. This is not it. And the fate of Elder Scrolls 6 looks really bad. For Elder Scrolls 6 to be good, they need to go back to the drawing board and rethink almost everything, which I doubt they'll do. They have shown reluctance to admit any fault or acknowledge really any critiques that people have made towards this game, unlike CD Projekt Red, which they fucked up with the release of Cyberpunk, no getting around that. But they did bow their heads down, acted humble, and over-delivered on their expansion. And this is just not it. I guess they're making a second one down the line, but like, who cares? Who cares about the next expansion? This was their shot to do it. The one positive thing I'll say about it is it's very pretty. I wish there was more variety and that the town they call a settlement is like barely larger than a spaceship spread out in some canyons, but it's pretty. The colors are nice. The ideas are neat. In better hands, this would have been a cool thing. But it's not. It's just a waste of time and money. And even if you already own the expansion because you got the special edition like me, it's still a waste of hard drive space. Life is too short to play mediocre games like this. Doing almost literally anything else is probably a better use of your time. Anyway, I'm the Rat Shepherd. Thanks for watching my angry review. When reviewing this, I intended this to be more of a fair-handed, less ranty review. But that last mission bugging out really bugged me out, and I'm not going to put in the effort when they clearly didn't. But anyway, if you like the video, and subscribe if you like more of this content. More of my reviews tend to be more positive, and this is going to be the last time I talk about Starfield. Yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and see you for the next one. Thanks.